In less than 90 days, 7 SUVs will vanish from American roads, not recalled, not discontinued, banned, and if you own one of these vehicles, what happens next will cost you thousands or worse. Right now, dealerships are scrambling, owners are panicking, insurance companies are quietly updating their blacklists, and one of these SUVs, it's sitting in more driveways than any other vehicle in America. Federal agencies have been silent, manufacturers are downplaying it, but the documents don't lie. By the end of this video, you'll know if your car is on the list, you'll understand why it's happening, and you'll learn what you need to do before it's too late. The reason behind number 4 will make your blood run cold. And the final one, it's not what you think. Stay with me because what you're about to discover could save you from financial ruin. Let's begin. Number 7, the 2019 to 2022 Ram 1500 Classic. Let's start with the vehicle nobody saw coming. The Ram 1500 Classic wasn't supposed to be here, it was the working man's truck, the budget-friendly alternative to the fully redesigned Ram. Contractors loved it, weekend warriors swore by it, it was reliable, capable, and most importantly, affordable. But here's the twist nobody anticipated. Federal crash test updates rolling out in 2026 will render its entire safety rating system obsolete, and this isn't just a paperwork problem. The Ram 1500 Classic's frontal impact structure was designed to meet 2018 standards. Those standards focus primarily on occupant protection, but the 2026 regulations, they're completely different. They focus on pedestrian safety, on what happens when a vehicle strikes someone outside the car. In the Ram 1500 Classic's front-end design, it's a catastrophe by modern standards. The bumper height, the hood geometry, the lack of energy-absorbing structures, all of it creates what crash investigators call a lethal impact profile. Translation: if this truck hits a pedestrian, the injury severity is exponentially higher than newer models. Independent testing showed a 340% increase in fatal injury probability compared to 2023 plus models. That's not a typo, 340%. So, starting January 2026, federal law prohibits the sale of new units, but it doesn't stop there. 12 states, including California, New York, and Washington, are going further. They're blocking new registrations entirely. If your registration expires after January 2026 in those states, you can't renew it. Your truck becomes undrivable. Number 6. The 2018 to 2021 Chevrolet Equinox 1.6-liter diesel. Now this one hits different because it's not about safety, it's about deception. The Equinox diesel was Chevy's answer to rising fuel costs. Excellent mileage. Solid build quality. Families bought them by the thousands. It seemed like the perfect practical SUV. But there's a problem buried deep in the emission system, and when federal investigators discovered it, everything changed. During a routine EPA audit in early 2024, something unusual appeared in the data. The Equinox diesel's emissions readings were too perfect. In the lab, these vehicles passed every test with flying colors. But real-world emissions data told a completely different story. On-road NOx emissions were nearly 40 times higher than advertised. That's not a malfunction. That's deliberate. Number 5. The 2017 to 2020 Jeep Compass 2.4-liter Tiger Shark. The Jeep Compass had everything going for it. Compact footprint, Jeep capability, perfect for urban adventurers who wanted weekend off-road potential. It sold like crazy. But beneath that rugged exterior was a ticking time bomb that industry insiders had been whispering about for years. The 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine. Mechanics started calling it the lawsuit engine as early as 2018. The problems were everywhere, and they were serious. Excessive oil consumption, we're talking a quart every 1,000 miles, stalling at highway speeds without warning, catastrophic engine failure before 100,000 miles. Online forums exploded with horror stories, families stranded on road trips, engines seizing on the interstate, repair bills exceeding $8,000. Jeep issued recalls, 7 of them between 2018 and 2023. But here's what they didn't tell you. The recalls didn't fix the fundamental problem. The Tiger Shark's engine architecture is flawed at its core. The oil consumption issue stems from piston ring design. The stalling is caused by a faulty cylinder head. The failures are baked into the DNA of the engine itself. You can't recall your way out of bad engineering. Independent analysis by automotive engineers revealed a documented failure rate of 23% before 120,000 miles. That means nearly 1 in 4 of these engines will catastrophically fail. And in 2026, new federal reliability standards change everything. Number 4, the 2016 to 2019 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor variants. This one is honestly personal for thousands of families, and it's darker than anything else on this list. The Ford Explorer Police Interceptor wasn't just for law enforcement. When police departments upgraded their fleets, surplus units flooded the used car market. People loved them. Powerful V6, all-wheel drive, built tough and cheap, often selling for $12,000, $15,000. Families bought them thinking they got a steal on a reliable SUV. But there was something Ford didn't disclose, something they knew about and, tried to bury. Carbon monoxide leaks. And we're not talking about minor exposure. We're talking about levels high enough to cause permanent neurological damage. Police officers started reporting symptoms as early as 2017. Severe headaches, dizziness, nausea, memory problems. Some officers collapsed behind the wheel. Several crashes were attributed to CO-induced loss of consciousness. Officers who trusted the fix were still getting sick, and then families who bought surplus units started reporting the same symptoms. Children getting headaches during car rides, parents feeling disoriented during commutes. One family in Michigan had their 7-year-old tested for CO exposure. His blood levels were consistent with chronic poisoning. They've been driving their reliable Explorer for 8 months. Now the National Transportation Safety Board is stepping in, and they're not playing games. Starting February 2026, these vehicles are banned from public roads unless they undergo a complete exhaust system replacement. Number 3, the 2018 to 2021 Volkswagen Atlas Family 6 models. The Atlas was Volkswagen's love letter to America. Big, spacious, built for families who needed 3 rows and highway comfort. Soccer moms loved it. Road trippers praised it. It seemed like VW finally understood the American market. But there's a hidden defect that's about to surface in the most public, most terrifying way possible. The transmission. VW equipped the V6 Atlas with a dual-clutch transmission. The same technology they use in performance cars. It's supposed to be quick, efficient, and responsive, but under specific conditions it completely disengages. No warning, no check engine light, no limp mode. You're driving 65 miles per hour on the highway, merging, passing, living your life, and suddenly, nothing. The engine revs, but the wheels don't respond. No power transfer, no acceleration, just momentum, gravity, and pure panic. Owners will be offered a buyback, but here's the formula. Current market value minus 30% defect depreciation adjustment. You're getting 70 cents on the dollar for a vehicle that's already lost half its value. And, if you refuse the buyback, your vehicle gets flagged in state DMV systems as unsafe for operation pending manufacturer remedy. You can't register it, can't sell it privately, can't even donate it to charity. It becomes automotive purgatory. You own it, but you can't do anything with it. And here's the cruelest twist. Most Atlas owners are still making payments. The buyback won't cover what they owe. Number 2, the 2017 to 2020 Nissan Pathfinder CVT transmission models. The Pathfinder nameplate used to mean something: adventure, family memories, reliability. But Nissan's cost-cutting decisions turned it into a rolling disaster. The CVT transmission, or continuously variable transmission. It's supposed to be the future. Smooth, efficient, better fuel economy. But Nissan's implementation is fundamentally broken. These transmissions might fail. They will fail. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And when they do, it's violent and terrifying. The symptoms start subtly. A shudder during acceleration. A slight hesitation when you press the gas, then it gets worse. Grinding noises, jerking between gears that don't actually exist, and then complete failure. You're driving and suddenly the transmission disengages entirely. The engine screams, the wheels stop receiving power. Number 1, the 2019 to 2022 Tesla Model X pre-refresh. Yes, a Tesla. And before you close this video thinking it's clickbait or anti-EV bias, stay with me. This isn't about politics. This isn't about Elon Musk. This is about a design flaw that's killed people, and it's about to kill this vehicle's future. The Falcon Wing doors. They're Tesla's signature feature. The party trick that made the Model X instantly recognizable. They look incredible. They're a technological marvel. They're also a death trap. In a rollover accident, those doors jam. the electronic actuators that make them so smooth and futuristic, they lock solid. Emergency responders can't open them, not with standard tools, not with hydraulic rescue equipment. The doors are electronically sealed.